Um, was there more Corn Monster after that?
As much as the budget would allow.
That's what makes me want to watch it. Like He Who Walks Behind the Rose was always the most interesting thing of that franchise to me.
Well,
that's why I love 3. 3 Urban Harvest.
Urban Harvest.
Yeah, that's my favorite one because you see the fucking stop motion creature at the end. It's the only time you see He Who Walks Behind the Rose, and it was really fucking cool.
Well, like, because the first I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at my loop.
You like
what
that?
What an absolute legend.
Wait, can everyone hear you? Can we hear you on it?
Can they? I don't know.
So,
Producer V gets my buddy Producer V helps make sure my sound is all.
Yeah, it sounds like guys. Can everyone hear Luke? I know it was just doubled for a second because I was checking, but let's make sure we can hear Luke without me having to add his Skype stream in here. You're. Can you hear him? Yeah, Robert's checking. We're very professional here at the Horror Show.
Hey! I wrote all of my pitches 20 minutes ago.
North Kansas City Film Company. He's here. He actually was here helping us shoot our cold opens. So we decided, since we're reviewing all the Evil Dead stuff ahead of Evil Dead Rise, and we have a really cool set for it that you
could say On the Rise.
Yeah, exactly. I wrote 6 cold opens.
Horizon? Oh.
Do you want me to stop my story to acknowledge your jokes?
Listen, they're just going to keep coming, so I think it's best we just keep it going.
Hey, don't worry, I'm over here in the corner laughing. Don't worry.
So yeah, we're doing 6 cold opens as well. That's going to tell one through line story, and we had Susie come and do makeup where one of us became a deadite for the majority of the cold opens. So it's going to be a fun series. You know, you've done sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
You thrive on that, and we love doing it too. We just don't do it nearly enough. So that's what we're excited
that
to
was
get back into.
that was something I kind of went back and forth on for a long time because actually April 12th I believe will be my 7-year anniversary, which is oh boy, how dumb. I've been doing this for way too long, but that was something I definitely went back and forth on a lot. Was like, do I want to do the skits? Because like I thought they kind of aged really bad and like were kind of cringe. But then I stopped doing them pretty much altogether, and then people got upset and were like, bring them back. So I've been doing them intermittently, and you want to make sure you keep them short. So
I feel like that's part of what set you apart, though. Like that's what I liked about. I mean, I hate your channel since you don't do them anymore. No,
it's completely unwatchable garbage ever since.
No, I like when because you had that through line where you had to keep defeating Freddy, and then you had Pinhead show up, and it was fun. I enjoyed that stuff. I enjoyed the fact that you reveled in your low budget.
Because aside from, like I said, shout out Producer V for making the video sound better, because before that it's the Yeti mic that I'm using right now. But other than that, everything is me, including all the characters. I play them all. I split screen it. It's all me.
Who is the one that's now talking on your videos now with
That's
you?
Producer V. That's him.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the thing is he. I'll send him little snippets of the script and stuff like that, and he'll read them and whatnot. But for the most part, a lot of what he says is his authentic reaction while we're recording, because he's sitting across from me, and I say a lot of ridiculous nonsense. So there's definitely times where he'll legitimately be like, "What the fuck are you talking about right now?" Which I like too, because obviously I'm kind of constantly talking and keeping it pretty quick, so it's nice to have those kind of slower moments.
Real quick, let's shout out everyone. Yeah, we got Andy Jade in the chat, Movie Mike in the chat, Eric Cartman in the chat saying, hoping Ben Stiller gives us an update on that Stephen King movie he's doing. I didn't know that Ben Stiller was doing a Stephen King movie, but someone commented on a video recently saying he was. It might have been you, Eric. I'm interested in a Ben Stiller Stephen King movie. I'm always.
I wonder what would he be doing? Would he be acting, producing, writing?
I imagine he would be producing or maybe even directing. I mean, does Ben Stiller do a lot of directing anymore?
I could see what he'd be doing for that.
I love this loop you made, by the way, Luke. I think it's really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Did you make it just for this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, no, I like it because guys, anyone that's
little spread.
Yeah, anyone that's curious, Luke has only done a face reveal a couple select times on various live streams, and I've been lucky enough to witness them. But I think it's been a couple of years since you've done a face reveal. at this
now
point.
I've aged horribly.
Yeah, you probably
I have
look
no teeth.
a lot
I
closer
have
to
one eye.
Gandalf than Frodo now.
That's right. That's right. And I'm gonna throw myself over the cliff. But I don't come back.
I shall not age anymore.
No, instead of you shall not pass. Nah, you guys go ahead.
Yeah, you guys go. You go right ahead. Just be careful. You're holding the yield sign.
That's right. That's right. Proceed with caution.
Oh, okay, so he's producing, directing, and starring in it. Says Eric Cartman.
But
about
what?
yeah, which property, Eric? Which Stephen King show? Which Stephen King book? Yeah, because Stephen King's known for his shows, not his books. Evil Alex in the chat. What's up, Evil Alex? Good to see you.
Well,
guys, if you want to say hi in the chat, yeah, I know. Well, we don't have a good Alex. We banished good Alex to the Shadow Realm years ago.
Okay.
So actually, let me Rat from If It Bleeds. Okay, that's a short. That's one of the more recent Stephen King books that was just a collection of shorts. And apparently there was a story called Rat. If Fuego was here, he could fill us in. But Fuego is at the Phoenix Film Festival for the last day, covering a lot of stuff before he and I actually go to a concert tonight. We're going to go see Muse, Evanescence, and Highly Suspect. So we're really excited about that concert. That's going to be dope as hell.
All words to both describe Cecil.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Evanescence actually was, I used an Evanescence song in my second technically short film, but the first one I ever submitted to a film festival that got into the Phoenix Film Festival. I used an Evanescence song in there like 20 years ago. Yeah. That's how old my ass is. But anyway, guys, welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird, and we are here to do the return of Hellevator Pitch. And I am lucky enough to be joined this time by a longtime friend of the channel, a longtime friend of mine, at least at this point, for as long as we've known each other on the YouTubes. So,
we almost met.
Yeah, that's true, almost. That is Luke from Confused Reviews, and
what's up?
For anyone confused about why he looks the way that he does, if you haven't watched his channel,
common reaction.
Luke is a cartoonist, a drawer. He likes to do reviews in a cartoon form. What, you've never heard yourself referred to as a drawer before?
I have not. Well, what's funny is all of those drawings.
I unplugged us. I can't hear you. Hang on.
He drew those.
I unplugged us with my feet. Hang on, Luke. Hang on.
Oh boy.
Hang on. Oh no. Hang on. Okay, we're back.
No, I can. Okay. So what I was saying, what's funny is the original sets of drawings that clearly look like shit. I drew those. But these new HD renders that you're seeing here on the, looping live stream here, those are all done by Producer V.
Wow.
He did those digitally. So shout out to him again. Like I said, he's been kind of helping quietly behind the scenes with little things like that, to make it not as shitty. See, there he goes you see those orange V's flying behind me. That's my little cameo for him. So he can join us on the stream.
Gotcha. Okay. DMT Infinity, good morning, and oh my god, Luke, I love his channel. Right on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know DMT Infinity. That's an old fan. What's up, man? I don't know when's the last time I've seen him around. So
yeah, DMT's been on our channel for a bit now too, so that's awesome. Hell yeah, bringing everyone.
So we're all
together.
Gonna drop DMT together right now.
Yeah, do it.
All right, so guys, for anyone new to Hellevator Pitch, this is the first episode we've done in a long time. There have been 4 previous episodes, but what this is a battle of ideas. We come up with 3 different pitches over the span of this program, and you guys vote on who wins each individual pitch. Of course, since there's 2 of us in 3 rounds, that means someone inevitably wins this game, and we have some fun. Usually it's me losing, to be honest, because that's just the way it's been happening recently, so hopefully that continues with you, Luke. But I always put my best foot forward. It's just
they're gonna say, hopefully I kick your fucking ass this time, Luke.
Basically.
Like, baby, this is my time.
Yeah.
I know.
Hopefully I don't continue to lose on my own fucking show.
I'm just gonna concede my rounds so Cecil can win.
Cecil, that's just so good. I forfeit.
I can't even compete.
No, but it's a lot of fun, and so normally the 3 pitches go like this. The first pitch is a themed pitch. usually around a holiday or something going on around the episode that we put out. The second pitch is an audience choice pitch. So that means every single person watching right now, I want you to start thinking of ideas for us to pitch a horror movie for our round 2, because we will get 5 minutes to come up with an entire film's pitch. And then we will move on to the third round, which the third round is basically the round that I try and cater around my guest. I always ask my guest, what's your favorite subgenre of horror? And then we do a pitch within that subgenre.
He called me Ghostface style.
Luckily, yes, exactly. I was like, Luke, what's your favorite subgenre of horror movies?
I've never even seen a scary movie before, actually. Sorry.
But you said what? You give me, because you listed 3, right? You said slasher, monster, and psychological thriller, right?
Yeah, I can. Those are usually safe bets I'll enjoy.
That's good.
so I don't know. I was just thinking about like monster movies lately, and
monster movies are my absolute favorite. That is my favorite subgenre.
But
Creature features. I mean, one of my favorite movies of the last decade was The Ritual, and because that creature is so phenomenal and unique in and amongst creature movies, and I just absolutely love that. I loved The Host, the Korean creature movie from like 15 years ago. I love anything that's done well. I really love I always talk about Outlander, the Jim Caviezel creature movie from the mid-2000s. Jesus Christ himself went up against a creature as a space bounty hunter in Viking times on Earth, and it was really fucking cool. So,
which is historically accurate, as we all know.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I didn't think it needed to be said, but if you really want to point out the obvious, sure. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. The last one is gonna be monster movie themed, and what's fun is my particular pitch is going to be based around something that everyone knows that we still haven't gotten a movie like yet, that I actually went back and forth with someone on Twitter recently. I was like, oh, this is my opportunity to flesh out that idea, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, let's check the chat real quick. Evil Alex says, beware that somebody uses your ideas and you end up seeing them in theaters or streaming in some parts. Well, technically,
I wish.
Technically, all rights are reserved for the ideas that we create in Hellevator Pitch. Technically, all you need is a place where you have put the idea out publicly, and if someone tries to steal that idea, they can do something similar. And if it's different enough, there's nothing I can do. But if it's our idea specifically, we can literally point to these Hellevator pitches as the origin and copyright ownership of said ideas.
Dude, movie Mike's cracking me up. Fair warning, Cecil is very likely to kill a dog in at least one pitch. and his reaction is telling me he's about to do some last minute rewrites.
Okay, so now I have to say this. I already gave a shit about that earlier. I'm like, really?
He's killing another one?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, and just like nonchalant. Even though it's like,
so Movie Mike gets 50 gold star, good points.
Movie Mike wins a gold fucking star. Holy shit.
Even though like that's one of like Cecil and I's biggest pet peeves in horror movies is when you
shit.
Because literally everybody knows. Anytime you see a dog introduced to a movie, you're like, oh well, he's fucked.
Yeah, and then it's a really pleasant surprise like when he's fine.
And so Cecil's monster pitch is gonna be about a transforming dog.
Well, he already did that. In the first one when he did with.
It was a dog that got killed that was brought back to life with the spirit of a hellhound to go and kill his killers. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that is kind of dope. But
it was dope. It's a really good pitch idea. Yeah, that was the.
You know me, I've seen every second of every one of these programs, but so I thought Hellevator meant it's supposed to be, what an elevator pitch is a couple sentences, get you there. Well, that's what we did.
No, you're exactly right. So that is the origin of the program. So Hellevator Pitch is
such a good name.
Thank you. It's a riff on the elevator pitch, which basically the idea is if you're living in Hollywood, the lore is that you never know who you're getting into an elevator with, right? You could be doing something, whatever, randomly, and you happen to get into the elevator with the head of a studio. And you recognize the head of the studio, and you're like, oh, you're blah blah blah. Oh my god, I love your company's movies. And we're like, oh, thank you very much. Look, I've got until floor number 27. What have you got for me? And so the idea is an elevator pitch it's a pitch specifically whittled down to a small amount of time in order to be able to present said idea within the ride of a single elevator. So what we do on this program is every pitch that we do, it's limited in time. So the first pitch is a 3-minute elevator ride. The second pitch is a 4-minute elevator ride. And the final pitch is a 5-minute elevator ride. So you have an amount of time to get across the crux and major
I'd pull open
points
the doors
of your
and jump
story.
out if it was that way. I'm just saying.
It's like you got 2 minutes. You're like, fuck, my pitch is 2.5 minutes. Oh well, later.
And then I'd grab on the bars because that everyone should do that. The metal cables are great for bare hand grabbing, especially at high speeds.
Okay, I need everyone to stop guessing ideas because a comment killing a whole family of dogs in a nuke explosion
The
makes
hills have tails.
makes the rest mutated. The hills have tails. Stop guessing things that may or may not be in my pitches, motherfuckers. God
You're
damn
gonna
it.
pull out a big eraser and you're just.
Our audience knows us way too well.
I know. God, Movie Mike called me out so hard ahead of my
he's good
pitch
on that.
even.
I
How
like
many
Mike.
times have I killed a dog? Has it been that many times? I thought it was once.
Well, it's episode 5, so 12.
Yeah, right? No, honestly, probably at least probably 2 or 3 at least at this point.
Okay, so if one particular part of one of my pitches sounds like it was a vocal stand-in,
A mulligan.
yeah, go easy on me. All right, so I guess that means we're going to start. So this was the welcome in the game breakdown. Let's go ahead and switch it up, and we're going to do pitch numero uno. So...
Dead air. Holy
Pitch
shit.
number 1.
You can't be having that.
Pitch number 1 is the April Fool's Day themed pitch. That is the themed pitch this time. So, you know what? Will you reach up and... That's why we're so yellow on one half
Movie
of my
Mike
face.
is saying you've killed at least 3 dogs so far. So that's making out to an average of almost 1 per episode.
Yeah. Sorry. It's his
DMT
fault.
of Infinity, you were so close. The hills have tails too. Part to the park. No, part to the pound. Come on. You're right
Killed
there.
At least 3 dogs so far.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Cecil, we need to have a talk about the problem.
Also, too,
I'm a cat guy, so,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
say,
what can I say?
You're more of a cat guy. I'm
The
the
truth
dog
comes
guy.
out. Bark to the future.
Okay, maybe it's a cat this
Telling-
time. Alex, stop guessing my rewrites! Stop guessing my shit!
You guys.
Dude, I want to make
This
Bark to the
fucking
future.
chick is gonna have a fucking
Iguana.
a goddamn yeah.
Cecil kills his dog, so he's got to get in a little mini DeLorean time machine.
She's gonna
and
have
go
a
back and
therapy
kill baby.
ferret at this point, motherfuckers. Jesus Christ.
It's a lemur.
She's gonna
So
have
Cecil's
an
just
emotional
gonna giggle
support
for the
sloth.
rest of the episode.
All right.
Holy sheep shit. That's bad, man.
Okay. All right. So, April Fool's Day themed pitch, and what we need to do is determine who's going to go first. Now, I did have a really cool coin once upon a time, but apparently I lost it. So, now I just have a regular coin. All right. I think we'll have Cecil killing goldfish soon. I'm not far away, motherfuckers.
Well, they are the snack that smiles back.
It's true. All right, so we're gonna go heads or tails, Luke, and you're gonna
Heads.
call it out. Okay? Okay. You're gonna call it right now. All right. So
Always.
everyone, watch. I'm gonna do it on camera. I'm not gonna pull it.
It's
out
a
of the
weighted
screen.
coin. It's rigged. The whole show is a farce.
Hang on, wait,
I'm
real
like
quick,
this.
just so you see.
We're not even live.
It's all pre-recorded.
All right. So there's my Indian head penny. All right. It is a heads and tails of a quarter, a queeter, And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Call it.
Heads.
Okay.
Still.
All right, it's heads. I'm gonna give that to you. Hang on, wait.
So does that mean I get to go first, or I
You
pick
get
who
to
goes
choose.
first?
You get to choose.
Okay, so you go first.
Okay, so that means I'll go first this round, and I'll go first last round. So
we're going
we'll alternate.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we're going 8 Mile rules, baby. Let's get it. This guy's a gangster. His real name's Cecil.
All right,
That's
so
fucked.
I will go first for April Fool's Day themed and for the monster themed, and you'll go first for the audience themed one. All right?
Let them be entertained.
Okay, so that means that we are going to start off with the 3-minute pitch. So that gives me 3 minutes to deliver my April Fool's themed idea. There may or may not be some behind the scenes shenanigans. But I mean, the rules are essentially the same, even with what we talked about, right? We're still trying to go with the best or the most voted on pitch. That's what we're going for. Okay, DMT Infinity, you motherfuckers. Like, everyone stop trying to guess our ideas ahead of time.
I swear, is the house fucking bugged?
I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like that everyone is so close to so many of my ideas.
Listen,
Right.
if they guess,
away!
I've got 2 different pitches for the April Fool's one, and depending on the vibe I'm feeling, that's what I'll go with. But like, if they start calling mine out, I'm gonna get scared.
All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna start the breakdown or the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I guess we're wait a minute and a half. What the fuck? Oh, hang on, I gotta start it from the beginning. It's like a minute and a half.
Silly rabbit.
Tricks are for kids.
Oh, hang on, where'd it go?
More dead air. Jesus, my radio
Shut your
teacher
fucking
would
face,
shoot me in
Uncle
the head
Fucker.
if I would allow such nonsensical things to.
You know what?
Ooh.
Silence now and then is good for the soul.
Not in these goddamn overstimulated times.
You're not wrong.
I'm surprised you don't have Subway Surfer in half of the fucking life.
Yeah, giving Hellevator a whole new name for Cecil. Yeah, Cecil is stalling to try and figure out how to remove the how to remove
Because
the
his
dead
April
pets.
Fool's pitch was called Dead Zoo. Mysteriously, every animal except cats is now dead.
Cats have taken over the world.
Shh.
Secretly, they're
Like the Jimmy Neutron movie, except
Yeah.
instead of parents, it's every animal and person except cats.
You're ruining my ideas. All right, here we
I
go.
know. I'm giving Hollywood ideas.
All right, here we go.
Love, Death, and Robots. Hello.
Jesus, so I only have 3 minutes for this, so I'm gonna have to burn through this. Okay, here we go. I'm getting prepared. All right, cool. Here we go.
This is the
In.
most unorganized episode.
Shut the fuck up. These are the most organized we get.
Pet Cemetery 3, shit!
Okay, so I'm calling this movie Jaws. Wait.
It's called Teeth.
Okay, here we go. All right. And you have to stop. When the timer goes off, you're out. You're done. Have to stop because they're
I'm
stepping
leaving
off
the
the
call and
elevator.
throwing my computer out the window. As soon as
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so my movie would start off with a girl named April. She is a senior in high school, and she is regularly bullied by a group of 5 kids. These 5 kids make it their life's goal to just mess with April throughout the entire year. But once they get to April Fool's Day, which happens to fall on a Friday this particular year, they really go all the way and set up all these shitty things that happen to her throughout the day at school, and she just has to deal with it. That day when she's walking home, because they've bullied her so much, she's had to get a therapy animal, which just happens to be a ferret. And so she takes her therapy ferret to school, and they make fun of her for it. And as she's walking, it was always a ferret. And as she's walking home, the 5 bullies come out and they surprise her, and the head bully like really just kind of fucks with her, and they dangle the ferret, who's in a harness, right? A leashed harness, right? Because all therapy ferrets have a leashed harness. And so they dangle the ferret over the side of the bridge, which crosses a ravine, a really deep ravine, right? And he's like dangling the ferret, and he like lets it drop and then grabs the leash, and then lets it drop and grabs the leash. And they're like torturing her, but then the next time he lets it drop, he grabs the leash, but the leash, which is not meant for this, the harness breaks, and the therapy ferret, definitely not a dog, therapy ferret falls to its death into the ravine, leaving April completely distraught. They run off because that was not their intention, and they take off, and April is distraught over her absolutely not therapy dog, definitely therapy ferret.
A ferret.
So anyway, that night, the 5 bullies go to a local carnival, okay, to celebrate April Fool's Day because they had such fun, and they just killed a therapy ferret. Definitely not a dog. And so they're all going, and so when they arrive, they can't agree to go to one particular place, so they decide to split up and go on different rides, because what group of people don't split up once they get to a carnival, okay? And so they split up, and one person goes to the Hall of Mirrors. Oh shit, I gotta go quicker. And when they're in there, one of the big mirrors falls and kills them, smashes them, and cuts them up to pieces. 2 people get on the 2-person roller coaster, and as they come down, someone stretched some fishing wire across the line, and it decapitates both of them. Another person is on the gravitron, and someone, you know, as they're spinning, someone stands up and then drops a knife, and the centrifugal force stabs through them. Fuck off. Hey, you can't help. I'm adding 10 seconds for that.
10-second penalty.
And then the last bully, the one that dropped the therapy ferret, definitely not a dog, off the bridge, is sitting in the seats that go up into the sky and then free fall, and he's sitting next to the killer, and the killer has already loosened the seat, and his seat drops from under him, and then he falls to his death just like the therapy ferret. Definitely not the dog.
And time.
And that's the end.
Listen, I'm jumping out of my chair off of that pitch, boys and girls. I'll tell you what.
Definitely not.
Just gonna drop a dead therapy ferret on me like that on a Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
That's so funny that your first pitch they called out immediately. That's kind of. What's it called? Did you not give it a name?
Yes, it's called April's Fools.
I fucking
Yes!
What's up?
That's why I'm like, God damn it, Luke.
Let's go! I said $10. This is called April's Fool. Let's go!
You don't get points for guessing.
Someone throw a super chat on my fucking way. Yeah.
The connection to those kills is that they're pranks, right? They're pranks, but they're deadly pranks.
The title
So-
is definitely not a dog.
The title is... Okay.
Dude, you know what's funny is after hearing your pitch, I'm no further swayed into which of the pitches I want to say. Because I got one that has just as stupid of a name, one that like I thought was going to be the worst and is kind of the best, and then one that is just no one should ever hear.
I say you should do that one.
Oh, wait. Okay, hang on. Should be Ferret's Fools. Yeah, that works. DMT Infinity called it.
Dude,
forget about Dylan's New Nightmare. Cecil Laird's Hot Dogs is the movie I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, did you see that pitch I threw in there while you were talking?
No.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I wrote where did I write? Hot Dogs, the story of 12 dead dogs that must relive their deaths every day forever, directed by Cecil Laird. So, subtitled Just a Prank, bro.
Oh God! Don't be a dog around me. Apparently, is the lesson we've learned here. All right, so that's my pitch. Time for your April Fool's pitch.
All right,
hang on. Let me start the countdown over. Okay, we're good. And all right, in 3.
And because of that shenanigans, Luke gets 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
No, I didn't. He caused the extra 10 seconds, not me.
He gets. Yeah, I was gonna say Cecil gets the extra shenanigan time. But I just realized, how am I supposed to see the counter? Because isn't the live stream a little bit delayed for me?
Well, you have 3 minutes. Set a fucking cell phone. What the
I have
fuck do
3
you want
minutes?
from me? Yeah,
What
it's
the
a 3-minute
fuck?
pitch. That's what I had.
Oh my god, what am I supposed to fill up all that time with?
We've had people say, "Okay, I'm done" in a minute, and it's like, all right. So it's not
Oh,
like,
okay, well,
yeah,
all right, let's
you
go
don't
then.
have to fill 3 minutes, but
Let's run it back, boys. I'm ready.
all right, in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Ooh, boy.
Starting with a
Great
voice crack. All right.
All right. You should hear my fucking recordings. So mine is a team of archaeologists unwittingly awaken the vengeful spirit of Jason Voorhees, who has been trapped for centuries within the depths of Crystal Lake. As Jason begins to stalk the researchers through the woods, now scorched from decades of nuclear devastation, disgusting political war, and AIDS.
Everybody's got AIDS.
As Jason begins to stalk the researchers, they must uncover the dark secrets of his past to put his restless soul down once and for all. But that's not all, because this is where it really starts to get spicy. Just when you think things can't get any worse for this team of dwindling researchers, constantly killed in creative and fun ways that makes Jason X look like kiddie playground bullshit, that's when a cybernetic T-1000-esque version of Tommy Jarvis pops in at the end of the second act. That is when things really start to heat up. Synthwave, metal clashing everywhere, hockey masks flying, and that's when things go off the fucking rails. We're fighting in remnants of New York City, flying across into Chi-Town. They fly into Detroit, California, which has now been underwater for as long as Escape from LA has been a bad movie. And that's a fact. Anyway, back to the movie. Just when you think Tommy Jarvis and our of course, heroine, we always have to have a young woman close to the vest in these things. And just when you think all hope is lost, she cuts his head off and the movie cuts to black, Soprano style. Scene. That's a wrap, baby. So if you want, that's and and it's called Friday the 13th: Souls of Doom.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I accidentally had myself muted for that last little comment. Yeah, no, brevity is the source of wit here for this gentleman with all this extra time. But yeah, I like Escape from L.A. Okay, and Jason has a pet ferret was one of the comments.
Jason D's nuts. And yes, movie Mike, Jason does have a pet ferret.
And what was the title of your movie?
Friday the 13th: Souls of Doom.
Jesus Christ! No April Fool's tie-in at all. Like.
Okay, well, do you want me to read my other one real quick? It's
yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
because this was the first one I wrote. When small-town Ohio is plagued by a series of gruesome murders, a group of horror movie fans must use their knowledge of genre cliches and tropes to survive and unmask the killer. But they realize that reality is far more ridiculous than any movie, and it was called Frightened Fools. So I thought that was too close to the other one.
Okay, fair enough. That's not bad.
Plus, there's no cybernetic Tommy Jarvis in that.
Yeah, apparently. All right, so let me go ahead and do the poll real quick. Start a poll. So, who wins round 1? April Fool's themed. April's Fools?
I can't believe I called that name. Let's
Farewell to
go.
And then yours was Friday the 13th.
Souls of Doom. And if we really want to go crazy, we could have hologram flashbacks of Crazy Ralph just saying you're doomed.
All right. Oh, I got -2. Do this.
would just do F-13 if it's not fitting it.
April Doom, perhaps? Ooh, there you go. I think every one of the pitches has to include an emotional support ferret, though. I shit you not. I was just at the movies, and some lady had a little dog and like some kind of like bag purse combo, and I was like, "Is that a support animal?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I think you're lying, but okay."
All right, so even though you like the second pitch better, movie Mike, he chose to use the Jason one. So the Jason one is the pitch that we're up against here. So April's Fools for Cecil and Friday the 13th Souls of Doom for Luke.
Absolute nonsense. Tomfoolery.
Well, we're at 8 votes, so over half the audience has voted at this point.
Let's go.
Guys, throw those votes in there.
Yeah, guys, if you're watching, there's 19 of you watching right now. Throw a vote on that son of a bitch. Let's make sure.
A vote.
Throw a dog a bone.
Throw a dead dog a vote.
Look, just because I know how to use a dead dog doesn't mean
Just because I know the narrative device that it holds.
We're at 55-45.
What? How is it that close? Jesus.
58.
3 votes brought it within 50-50.
People like Tommy Jarvis.
I guess. Jesus Christ, guys.
Listen, we don't have to just limit it. We got to think. It's been a long time since Jason had a movie. We're not dealing with Jason Takes Manhattan budget. We'd have to put some real money on this.
Hey, excuse me. Never Hike Alone, Never Hike in the Snow with Never Hike Alone 2 coming this year. You know, it's not been that. It's been longer for other characters, but still.
Silence. Silence.
No response for that.
I'm just gonna.
We need a story set in a haunted pet store. Cecil would be in heaven.
Petco Cemetery.
Yes.
It would be. I'll tell a story. Give me a long form, like 200 episode series where every episode focuses on a different dead dog's story.
No.
It's like it's Creep Show, Canine Show.
Yeah.
Some people, some of the dogs deserved it.
Shit, we are 50-50.
Let's go!
What the
Boy,
fuck?
boy,
50-50? All it took was fucking 7 votes? And suddenly we're even on this shit? These people are just fucking with me. They just don't want me to win shit.
Just so I can push my own over the edge. That'd be hysterical.
We got 16 people watching. We got 14 votes. We need one of the last 2 people to win this.
Come on, guys. Throw it
Oh, wait, you know what? I need to throw my vote in here. Actually, no, I don't. I don't usually do that.
That's funny. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually tied up with what is literally I wrote. Don't read this one. I'm glad that movie Mike liked Frightened Fools. Though.
Yeah, Evil Alex. Yes, I'm always easier with a dead dog than a dead cat. That is true. Did you vote?
Maybe.
What did you vote on?
Don't worry about it.
He said don't worry about it, boss.
I might have a betrayer.
When you're not signing my checks anymore, I'll tell you.
Checks.
Yeah, what checks?
So that's why he voted against me right there.
You don't know that. You know what happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me.
All right, guys, we have 17 people watching. We need one more person to break this tie.
I learned in sales that you need to assume everything about everyone.
April's Fools or Friday the 13th.
Secret ballot.
Hey, there we go. 15 votes. I'm going to call it for Cecil at 53% with 15 votes.
Wow,
Dude, there's no way that should have went to a tie.
I know, it was really way closer than it should have been.
Good deal.
All right, so let's put a point on the board for Cecil.
How do you... Oh, when you complete the poll, it does that? That's tight.
No.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah, it does it at the end.
In the chat, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I'm like a fucking elderly person when it comes to just dumb shit.
Nighttime is here saying, "Where's Fuego?" I mean, I'm not his babysitter. He's not here. We
That was a little sassy.
He's never been on a Hellevator Pitch episode before, but okay. I just don't. I
Now he
don't
needs to
understand.
be.
I don't understand that comment. Where's Fuego?
He's out.
Not fucking here. Not pertinent to anything that's going on. Like, what the fuck?
He's out watching
I'm
movies.
sorry. Are you missing someone? Like, I don't understand what the
Whoever
point of that
commented-
comment even is.
Whoever commented earlier that Cecil was gonna get mad, who would have thought it would have been this early? And he's winning.
See, it was Mike again calling out everything.
Cecil ended that as soon as the 15th vote came in. What am I gonna do? There's 2 more people in the chat. I'm gonna wait for like the other 2 people. So do you know how rare it is to get 100% of the people watching to actually vote?
Who said that? I'm not seeing that. Where?
Movie Mike. Wow, Cecil ended that as soon as the 15th vote came in.
Dude, listen, if I would have won that somehow, I probably would have just been like, it's been nice.
It's rigged.
Have a good day.
People don't like you, Cecil.
Honestly, I think in the next one I'm just gonna forfeit and we'll just call it blank, and then it'll be 50-50 again.
So the next one is indeed the audience's choice. So
Let's go.
just making it look like I give a crap about Fuego. Okay. Yeah, that's one way to go. Guys, let us know
I'm
in
gonna
the
call
comments.
you nighttime because you fucking sleepy, bro. Get your fucking smoggy head out of your fucking ass, guy. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
I love
Sorry.
Luke. Oh man,
Sorry.
that's why Luke and I have been
Sorry.
friends for so long.
Not really.
All right, guys.
Next
Audience, give us pitch ideas. People love you, Cecil. With an alien after there, which to me said shady.
Your ideas are out of this fucking world.
Oh, see, you're so much more positive than me. My own brain, I should say. All right, guys, put in the chat. What pitch do you want us to do? This is the audience's choice. Whatever the audience decides, I will take the top 4 suggestions from the audience, put them in a poll. The audience will decide on the actual pitch, and then Luke and I will get 5 minutes while Robert comes on and talks to you guys while we do our pitch explanations. Or pitch ideas, rather.
I don't even need that. I can do it right now.
You don't know what they're going to suggest.
I know, and I'm still ready.
Ferret versus dog death battle.
Like that.
Well, when you said put your pitch in the chat, I put baseball. That was the only.
Oh, that's your baseball is the pitch.
It's the
Well,
pitch.
I'll lose that because I'm not a big baseball fan, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
Anything
involving
support.
support.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to do it. It's gonna be called the Ferocious Ferret. 21st century's newest superhero.
Ferret.
Or supervillain. Does he bite your nuts off if you're a bad person? I don't know.
I don't know. I give up.
Moral of the story is don't be a dick.
Oh.
All right, so keep getting ideas. I gotta run downstairs real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, folks. Throw in those.
All right, folks.
Yeah, throw in those ideas. We got 18 people sitting in here.
Someone's gotta have
Come
some
on, you
ideas.
guys. You guys gotta have some ideas.
Anything.
Listen to all the shenanigans so far of what's been spewed. Give us those ferocious ferret ideas you guys got coming out. You know, hell, maybe he has maybe there's like an emotional support pig. I don't know. Fuck.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible. You know, it's your painting. You know, if you want to have Baphomet.
Captain Oinkers.
Yeah, Captain
to
Oinkers
just
and everything. Taking down the brigade.
guide you through.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what's her nuts from Amityville Horror? Jody, the little pig girl. Maybe she becomes a therapist and shit for all the little dead kids.
Movie Mike spitting an absolute flamer of an
What
idea.
has he got?
Vampire movie set in a POW camp in World War II era.
Ooh,
That's got my vote.
I like that one.
That's got my vote.
Yeah. I always love me a good monster wartime movie.
Okay. I gotta think what I think Cecil's gonna name it right now, and we gotta have it on the. So let me let it soak in for a minute.
Okay.
Because April's Fool was I can't.
Dude.
I don't know if I'm gonna be that good again, but anything's possible.
But also too, that was just the easiest and most cliche name that we could
As soon as he said April, that's where I was
Yeah.
like, he's gonna call it that.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. I'm just like, God damn it, everybody's just literally calling out everything perfectly. It's like, you guys watch our shit way too much. You know too much about us.
There's no way Cecil can be out of ideas already.
I know.
Okay, vampire movie set. War Bites.
War Bites.
Good thing Dog Soldiers is already taken.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Well, he would just want all the Germans to be dogs or played by dogs, and we can just blow them up.
Exactly. Yeah, that'd be the best. Fuck, like that'd be like the only time I'd be okay with the death of the dogs.
Dog explosions.
Yeah, dog explosions. Exactly. Terrifying terriers just running down, strapped with bombs. Fuck. That'd be terrifying, honestly. You know, a whole horde of like
I don't
terriers.
That would be just. I would feel like they would all be like Dobermans or like Rottweilers. They'd have to be like really mean dogs. They couldn't be like, you know,
I don't know,
golden
man.
retrievers and shit.
No. But you get like the Chihuahuas because they're tiny and they can sneak into small places and they're still vicious, man. Like those little bastards bite more people than pit bulls half the time.
Oh my god! I know the name. Sorry to cut you off,
you're
Rob.
good.
I know what I'm gonna call mine. Is Cecil back? I don't want him to take this.
No.
Okay, it's called Blood Brothers. Oh my god! That's brilliant! Blood Brothers. I might just concede my pitch after that. That sells it on its own, baby.
Band of Blooders.
Band of Blooders. That's gonna be the Wayne's brother parody.
Exactly.
And it's it's a scary movie to our scream.
Oh shit. Okay, Evil Alex is a police dog gets killed on his first day at the job by gangster ferrets.
Gangster ferrets.
He gets resurrected by a toy company for a new dog toy life-size emotional puppet support robot that starts eating kids' faces.
Yes, and the ferret becomes like a Mickey Mouse level icon. You know, because that's what I always wanted them to do with Chucky. Was like I wanted him to be like a Tickle Me Elmo, huge phenomenon toy that happens to be killing people. Also, I always thought that would be a neat idea, but you know, we had to do Seed of Chucky instead. But whatever, it's fine.
They own like a facility. They make ferret milk, and that's
ferret milk. No way do ferrets make milk.
I don't know.
Do ferrets make milk?
I would imagine they have to feed their babies somehow.
Can someone Google it? Because I'm not going to.
Yeah, no. Someone figure this out. I know, because
Mike, get on top. Evil Alex.
I went
back
to the Rob Schneider movie when he was drinking badger milk.
Nice.
That's what I was thinking. But ferret milk, and that's how they're getting.
Movie Mike, you gotta delete that comment, bro.
All right, Cecil's back.
Can't be giving Cecil these ideas.
All right, what do we got?
None of your business.
Movie Mike.
We've had a great discussion since you've been
Is
gone.
your mic unplugged?
No, I just moved it.
Oh, okay. You sounded far away, so I wanted.
Well, yeah, it's because it was aimed at Robert.
Nope, you're good.
Um,
a schizophrenic, and we're watching the entire movie from very much showcase schizophrenia and spread self-aware. They're in the walls right now. What?
Ferrets in the walls.
There's ferrets in the walls. Movie Mike had a banger of an idea. Yeah. Vampire movie set in a POW camp in World War II. That one I like. And then Evil Alex dropped in another absolute classic. A police dog gets killed on his first day at the job by gangster ferrets. He gets resurrected by a toy company for a new dog toy life-size puppet emotional support robot that starts eating kids' faces. Not even just eating kids, their faces specifically.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Living up to his name, Evil.
And after he eats the faces, then he pees on them.
He didn't spend 7 years in evil medical school to be treated like this.
Right.
Okay. I'm down for the vampire movie set in a POW camp. I mean, that seems to be the only serious one.
I'm in there on that one. I already got my name and everything. Rob's heard it.
Oh,
we're locked in.
What the fuck? Okay.
Listen, it literally, we were brainstorming for about 30 seconds. We can take it out of my time.
We couldn't have dead air.
You talk about something else.
We did.
He dropped in the idea. My brain started working.
Yeah, there are other ideas that came through, you know.
You're helping the competition, you fucking Judas.
I am Romania. I am a neutral company.
That beard is full of wisdom that would be going to waste if he kept the mouth closed.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Whatever.
At least somebody
off-camera beard bullshit. All right. So, Vampire POW Camp World War II movie is what we're going to go with, because that is apparently the only serious suggestion out there.
Hey, so movie Mike dropped it. So ferrets do indeed nurse their young. So ferrets make milk. Thank you.
What?
Ferret milk is a thing. Okay.
So,
When is?
So they
Yeah,
got,
we had a whole.
So they'll have a bunch of like slave ferrets like hooked up to like milking machines and shit.
Yes, it'll be like Pearl.
Yes.
What the?
There's
fuck
got to be a
were you
giant.
guys even talking about while I was gone?
You'll have to go back and watch the segment.
Yeah,
Apparently.
listen. If you, I can lie and say we talked about the much better pitch of Nazi vampires, but we were locked in on do ferrets make milk for quite a while.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a ferret versus dog genocide.
All
In
right,
fact,
hang
I'm kind of upset we're not delving further into ferret milk.
All right, well, then we need to take 5 minutes, Luke, to think of this pitch.
Cool.
All right? So, this is going to be a pitch based on a vampire movie set in a POW camp in World War II. All right?
Pow.
That is what we're doing. So,
right.
that's going to give us 5 minutes, and that means Robert can talk to you guys for 5 minutes, or I could play like a 5-minute Meat Canyon video.
I would say do that or throw on the Jeopardy music.
Well, that's
do that.
boring as fuck.
Do that.
Or if we have
You could
one-
put on my video from yesterday.
I mean, that's just as,
It's torture.
it's just as boring.
Torture.
Hang
If
on,
anyone doesn't know, I made an absolute in-depth critical analysis, unlike anyone on Earth, of the horror atmospheric classic 1978's John Carpenter's Halloween, with such gusto and gravitas, Frank Sinatra wouldn't even be able to step to it. And everyone should watch it
True.
because it's a completely serious video, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trust me.
Just happened to air yesterday.
Yes.
Well, it looks like.
There's a Super Smash Bros. That's about 5 minutes up there.
What's
Boo. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Speaking of
Yeah,
bad
it's like
movies and
Pikachu.
shows, what are your thoughts on Velma? I didn't fucking watch it because it looked bad. Can
Yeah,
anyone
no,
believe-
I heard too many people
believe it?
talking shit for us to even make that
Yeah,
worthwhile.
everything I've seen and any of the clips that I've seen from it, it looked horrendous. And
I really like Scooby-Doo, and that looked like I wouldn't really like it, so I just decided not to.
They turned Scooby into a girl, like it's an actual person
What?
now. Yeah. Like, yeah.
What?
There's no dog in that fucking series, dude.
Good, because then definitely Cecil can't watch it because there's no threat that it might die.
All right, so I'm gonna play 2 Meat Canyon videos for people.
We're not associated with him, but we would
No,
really like to.
But yeah, we absolutely love
It's
his
just
work.
showing appreciation for his.
I would listen. I wish I had a voice like his, because
Dude, he does so many fun voices for his shit.
well, it's just so nice and like deep, and mine sucks. So
Oh, Evil Alex. So he said space horror with werewolves. So actually,
Ooh.
there was a movie years ago that was in development that's now in developmental hell. It was called Steel Moon. So basically,
ooh, I like that.
yeah, they built a space station that would orbit around the moon, and they lost the Earth lost contact with the station. So they send up a group of mechanics and military folk to it, and when they open up and get there, they see that like there's just body parts and gore everywhere. Everyone's torn apart, and
I like this.
there's a few werewolves loose walking around the corridors, and basically it's full werewolf the entire time because of how close they are to the moon, and that's what triggered. So basically,
Oh,
whomever came up
Oh.
up from Earth.
I like this. I like this
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, it could have been a really good movie, and then it just went nowhere.
But Alex, as far as werewolf goes, shut the fuck up.
All right,
You guys
so
you guys are getting way too good at this shit.
we're gonna do a 5-minute.
Like I remember what I said when I'm starting to get a little nervous.
Yeah.
Now I'm feeling a little bit there.
All right, so we got a 5-minute timer on our ideas, but it might end up being 6 minutes because I think both of these shorts are 3 minutes each. So,
Okay.
all right, here we go.
Mhm.
So we'll start the timer and then we'll play.
I
you
kinda
the
really
first
like this
short
idea.
Here.
Like
Alrighty.
this is a really good idea.
I like mine too. Oh, you're okay. So the POW camp. Okay, here we go.
Well, yeah.
I want you to move.
Oops, sorry, stopped it.
Damn it, Mindy.
Shut the fuck up.
I want you to move for
All right, I
me.
gotta take it out so I don't let it ruin my. Okay, so it was a World
If
War
you
II
don't respond, I'm gonna start killing all of your friends here. Move for me, Woody. Move for me. Do you think that I'm fucking playing? I saw you, Woody! I saw you in the toys playing with Sid! My toys were alive, and they were playing with my next door
I don't know if it's
neighbor.
supposed to be playing on screen, but it's
And
not,
not
just so you know.
What?
My child.
Okay, hang on.
My whole life was knowing that my toys were alive, but they didn't want to be alive around me. You can't be the hero, Woody!
All right, so there we go. There we go.
I want you to move. I want you to move for me. If you don't respond, I'm gonna start killing all of your friends here. Move for me, Woody. Move for me. Do you think that I'm fucking playing? I saw you, Woody! I saw you in the toys playing with Sid! My toys were alive, and they were playing with my next door neighbor. And not me.
Just to provide a little bit of commentary, make it a little transformative. Let me get a little pause here. Yeah, this is what Meat Canyon does. He takes some regularly known property and has some super dark fun with it.
That my toys were
One of
alive,
his best ones.
but they didn't want to be alive around me. You can't be the hero, Woody! Move for me! Move! I knew it. I knew you were alive, Woody. Woody, I knew it. I...
You have cancer, Andy. When we
Shit.
reveal ourselves
I'm
to be
ready
alive
go,
to humans,
baby. This is...
they contract cancer. You got cancer, Andy.
Sorry, pal.
Didn't you ever wonder where Sid went?
He moved. Mom said he moved.
He moved to heaven, Andy. He got cancer and died. I know that you just found out that you have cancer, but it feels so nice being able to talk to you finally.
Why would you do this?
I didn't want to, Andy, but you forced my hand. I had to look out for my partners. It's like looking into the face of an angel, Andy. It's too much for humans.
You don't come back from
a master movie
infinity.
called The Littlest Strike.
Ah, partner, you got cancer. Andy, you have cancer.
Andy, our poor boy.
I know, sweetie, I know. I know.
Oh.
Hey, I got a second channel called Papa Meat. It'd be really cool if you go checked it out, you know, if you want more content, weekly content.
Salvia for living. Making these skits.
Here's the other one.
No audio.
Fuck. Man, I'm good at this.
All right, here's a
All right, here we go.
He keeps taking my
Cecil's
dragon.
starting to sweat
Oh, he
now.
probably took my red buff too. No, I'm not mad at you. I'm hungry and I just haven't slept very well lately. Okay. All right, here's I'm just gonna check my raptors.
Say
to see.
cheese.
Chester Cheeto.
Now I hear you're hungry for a snack, and Chester Cheetos got your back.
Okay. How'd you get into my house? The door should have been locked.
Reach your hand in the pig trough and get yourself a handful. Yeah, Chester's gonna treat you right. Go on, reach in there.
No,
reach in there.
No,
Go on, reach your hand in there.
I usually don't eat Cheetos. It gets my keyboard messy. It's just kind of a, I don't know.
No. Come on, man. You
kind
don't,
of a filthy snack.
Come on, man. You don't.
No,
hey,
I
you tricking yourself.
don't want
come
it.
On,
Please
hey,
don't make
what do
me.
I say? Look at that.
Please, if you could just get out of my house. I just want.
Come on, go ahead,
Please, I don't want one.
When Mike says,
I'm sorry,
Cecil trying to ferret out
but I
a good
don't
idea,
want any
like,
Cheetos. Please, just leave.
Humor me,
vernacular.
and I'll leave you be. Come on, Daddy. Just get a
Laird,
handful
you're watching the
for me,
Ferret
please.
Show.
Fine.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I don't know if I want to make these names like, you know. Like
Does this
names,
hurt?
Or like
Those
two
sounds.
names.
You sound like you're in horrible pain.
What? Oh, hey, hell
Like,
no. Go
you know,
on, serve
I'm
yourself.
thinking,
Keep
like,
on
do I make
getting
them
it.
just, like,
Hey, keep on taking that.
but they
Go
have
on,
to be
reach back in there and grab it.
Appropriate. Also.
Okay.
Go eat it. Put it in your mouth and eat it.
Oh, I feel lightheaded.
You feeling cheesy?
What the fuck is this? What is happening?
The Cheetos are coated in scopolamine and lidocaine.
Help!
Here we go.
Help!
Now, I'm not gonna leave you with dirty tips there, Zoe. Lidocaine won't make you feel a thing. Go on, get that beauty sleep. Go on, fade out there. You look in my eyes. Look in these eyes real quick. Chester's got you now. Chester's gonna
What?
take care of you.
Just spitballing here. Cecil's taking too long.
Sir, in here. We got another victim.
My God.
What kind of sick bastard would do this? Sir, I think he's trying to leave you a message.
My God.
All right, so that's the time.
I think we're all set on
That's time right there. I did not come up with a really good one, so this should
Oh,
be
mine is absolutely dubious.
All right, so close. Oops, I shouldn't have closed that one.
How broken down did you do it? Because I got like a kind of full on breakdown. I got a log line, or is it just kind of?
You have 4 minutes, so whatever you want to
Holy
do in the 4
shit!
minutes.
Okay,
Flush
All right.
it out.
let's go. We're
All
gonna
right,
do like
so you go first this time, though.
cool. All right.
Okay, and I'll let you know when I'm starting the countdown.
Okay, because I'm gonna get one going too. All right.
Okay, and I'll stop it. Nope, that's not the one I want.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! The third channel, it's still on.
All right, here we go. You're gonna have 4 minutes and starting now.
Okay, so immediately, it's gonna be called Blood Brothers. I know. So hold your applause till the end, please. So, Private Tony Gardner, a Jewish American soldier, is captured by the Nazis and sent to a POW camp along with his fellow Allied soldier. He soon becomes cellmates and learns of a mysterious and powerful figure, Victor, and we're gonna call him Victor with a K, who is mysterious not only in appearance, how he's treated by the other inmates, but he's also a fucking vampire. So, all captured by the Germans, despite their initial mistrust of each other. Mr. Gardner, Tony Gardner, is of course a visual effects legend and the first name I thought of for our main character. Anyway, Tony and Victor form an unlikely alliance, you know, a la Lethal Weapon and the classic buddy cop duo, I guess, team-ups, whatever. They form an alliance, but they discover that their cruel, unforgiving, cock-sucking captor, I guess we can call him Colonel Cock, has taken a particular interest in Victor because of his powers. and you can imagine he's probably trying to experiment, test, and find out more about Victor to create some sort of Nazi army of vampires. So they got to work together to evade Colonel Koch's experiments and guards, other I guess common. Maybe they're fighting in the trenches, maybe they're out in the battlefield. They go into maybe some small village that the armies have taken over. Sky's the limit. Maybe they invade some town and then find out that there's a whole bunch of vampires there, so we get some big elongated horror bloodbath sequence. So anyway, that one I was just kind of spitballing. The rest I have written down. So with time running out, not only the war, but Victor's got to keep killing or he'll die. So they got to put aside their differences and use their strengths, not only as soldiers but as a vampire, to survive and escape the camp, as well as Colonel Koch, and before he can get his blood, or however you could make Nazi vampires. That's up to the scientists. So let me see here. Yeah, so that's about the pitch. Logline would be in a Nazi POW camp during World War II, a Jewish American soldier and a captured vampire put aside their differences, not only ethnically and backgroundally, but join forces to survive and kill Colonel Koch and the like. So, time.
All right. With 45 seconds to spare.
And it's called Blood Brothers again.
All right. So, I will go in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so mine would be titled Der kleine Vampir, which basically stands for the little vampire. And what I think would be a really interesting story would be one of the Jewish families that have been rounded up by the German Nazis and put into concentration camps has a kid that has recently been attacked out in the wilderness, and he has become a vampire, but the family is trying to keep it from everyone, so they've been feeding him on the sly. So what happens when their usual schedule is interrupted because the Nazis have thrown them in a concentration camp and they no longer have access to what they had, which was things that they would use to feed the kid. But now the kid is, he's not being fed in the concentration camp, and when the Nazi soldiers come in, he ends up attacking and just fucking decimating Nazi soldiers. And then because of the decimation of this one attack, all the the Jewish families and Japanese families and all the different different families technically that would be accurate for the time. I don't even know if Japanese families would be right, but nonetheless, the Jewish family specifically would be sort of surrounding this kid, because even though he's a vampire, he was only killing the German soldiers to sustain itself. And basically they would, the Nazis would try and figure out exactly why everyone was dying. And they would basically decide, okay, well, we can't figure it out. Let's just put them all, unfortunately, in the gas chamber, right? And they would gas everyone, but the vampire kid would survive. So the Nazis would go into the gas chamber after having killed all of this group's worth of Jewish people that they've captured, and all they find, they all get attacked by this kid vampire who is the only surviving member because the gassing didn't matter to it, and it takes out all of the Nazi soldiers, and it basically would escape to try and slowly dismantle the Nazi regime at night, and just via attacks, having grown more powerful because of the amount of blood that the kid has drank over this period of time. So yeah, it basically starts off with, an innocent kid that had become a vampire by accident, and turns into one of the things that is fighting the Germans on behalf of the Jewish people and going crazy and hog wild, super gory decimation of the Nazi soldiers via this little kid vampire. As far as the title goes, like I said, it is Der kleinen Vampir, which is the kid vampire. So that's my idea. And time.
I like it.
With 30 seconds to spare.
I like it.
All right, now let's create that poll.
All right, so poll incoming. Starting a poll. Who wins round 2?
But it was a Jewish ferret vampire.
Yeah. Story in World War II. Vampire story in World War II. That's essentially what it was, right?
Yes.
Yeah, vampire POW World War II.
Yep, vampire POW story in World War II. Okay. All right, and so Der kleine. Hang on, I actually Googled, so I made sure I had it written correctly.
Oh, so you're just not fluent in German? You're a fucking...
I'm not!
Fucking Laird.
Alright, and what was yours called again?
Blood Brothers.
Blood Brothers.
It's both a war and vampire two-piecer.
Band of Blooders.
Yeah, Bland of Blood... I can't even fucking say it. Band of Blooders is Rob and I's Marlon Wayne's parody that would come out after the dramatic, gritty horror picture.
All right, so Blood Brothers from Luke and the Little Vampire from Cecil. All right, I'm going to go back. Let's see. Not my cup of tea and not usually a movie I would personally put on, but Blood Brothers sounds legit. I'd watch it. Ooh, love the title, Cecil. Okay. The vampire.
I like the title as well.
The vampire's little because it's a ferret.
That's what I'm saying. They all have to be ferret-based pitches.
Why did you not like this idea, Cecil? Sounds awesome. It didn't. I hadn't really fleshed it out. I fleshed it out as I was talking about it. To be honest with you, all I knew is that I wanted it to be a little Jewish kid that was a vampire that the family was hiding. And, they're thrust into the concentration camp where they're in the situation where they can't do anything to hide it anymore. And that would be a really honestly, it's a really cool idea for a movie.
I was going to say, I don't know, you're being a little hard on yourself. I really dig it also. You know what I really like too is that neither of us, for not knowing what we were going to do, neither of us did the same. Because, there's definitely a lot of different World War II-esque, scenarios we could drop a vampire in, but I like that we both didn't do the same thing, and I like yours, the kid in the attic, Anne Frank type of deal.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It's good stuff. I don't know why you're being such a fucking asshole.
The Diary of Nosferatu.
The Diary of Renfield.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. No, again, all I had here, I was like, vampire in the POW camp was the idea, and I was like, kid as a part of the family is the vampire they've been taken care of. When the Nazi soldiers try and take him away, he kills them all, which leads to more soldiers to come and take them all to the gas chamber. The kid, quote unquote, survives and takes out the rest of the Nazis at night. That's literally all I had.
Hell yeah.
And then I just expanded on it as I talked about it.
So I thought of Blood Brothers almost immediately. I said War Bites first, and then I said Blood Brothers, and I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
That was about all the prep work we did before we started talking about ferret milk.
Yeah.
So we need to put that in the title tags.
DMT says, I'm going to go with the little vampire, but via the first name Cecil gave it non-English. So yeah, Der kleine Vampir. I almost wrote that, but I had to actually spell it out. Oh shit, you're winning though.
Am I?
So Blood Brothers is winning with 13 votes, 69%. Okay.
Nice.
The Diary of Anne Frankenstein.
Nice. Fair enough.
That's brilliant.
All right, so yeah, we only got 17 people watching, so we have 14 votes. That's most of them. I don't even think I could catch up if I got the rest of the votes. So round 2 is gonna go to Luke.
Nice.
All right.
I'm happy because that dude, that yours was good too though. So I'm not even like, I would not have been mad. The first one was obviously
mine was so weak in my own mind that I was busy thinking about mine. I don't have any idea what your idea was, Luke.
It was.
I heard Blood Brothers, but outside of that, I could not tell you a single thing about the idea that you presented.
Okay, so yeah, so I said Tony. There's a prisoner he's a Jewish American soldier. His name's Tony Gardner, because that was the first name I thought of. Obviously, VFX guy. Okay. And he gets thrown in a POW camp, and in the corner, he meets a mysterious kind of an unseemly character, and his name's Victor with a K. Right. And he's a vampire, and they got to team up to take down.
That's a good idea. Like that would be fun. Yeah. Mine would be a more dramatic approach. Yours seems like it'd be more of an action approach.
Yeah, action horror.
Yeah, so I totally get it. it. So all right, let me get you your point here.
Dope. It would be From Dusk Till Dawn-esque.
And I love From Dusk Till Dawn, so I mean that's great.
Where it would kind of start off as like a gritty war movie where Private Gardner's captured and then he's thrown in, and before you know it, there's fucking vampires.
So we're tied at 1, which brings us down to the final category. Sick. Which is what we like to do, right? We like the drama. We like the build.
The intrigue.
Indeed. All right, let me pop out the chat. Put it over here.
Let's break the score.
Well, that's cool though, but like that's the nice thing. Like I think honestly, either of our ideas are completely viable.
Oh yeah.
Fucking cool period piece vampire
ideas. The other one that I just rewatched, where that's what I started to seep into with like the Colonel experimenting on vampires. I just rewatched Overlord again, which I hadn't seen since the theater.
I haven't seen it since the theater either, and I wasn't the biggest fan, but everyone else was, so I really need to give it another try. Yeah, Nazi zombies. I'm just tired of zombies. Total.
It was Castle Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
It was Wolfenstein. Yeah. You're right. Okay, so that gets rid of pitch number 2. That leads us to pitch number 3, which is Monster Movie. Something I'm very, very excited about. Movie Mike says, I just like the fact that both ideas were totally different. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
For such a narrow seeming like framework, that was pretty cool, man. That was really cool. That's why I love this show though. Like, I'm not trying to beat my own dick and pat my own back here. I'm just trying to say
I'm so amazing.
God, my ideas are good. All right, so pitch number 3 is just straight up monster movie. That's all that Luke and I had to go off of. And I had a couple of different ideas, but ultimately I landed on a fucking kaiju-sized idea that I'm very excited to talk about. So I guess technically I gotta go first because you won that initial fucking thing. Let's try
I'm kind of excited if yours is kind of on a bigger scale, because mine's, it's not small by any means, but it's definitely not a kaiju.
Well, like each of us have to explain ourselves to women in different ways, Luke.
Got me sounding like John Travolta and Carrie. She was talking the whole time it was going on. If you get that was a fellatio joke.
Well, shouldn't your speech have been muffled for a little bit if it was a true fellatio
Hers
joke?
was the joke.
Oh, okay. I don't remember the movie that well. So wait, she was down low and she was like, I love you so much, when it should have been like,
I'm saying Fuego's gonna be on you about this.
Dude, that one commenter is gonna be really upset if you bring up Fuego in that one capacity.
What is it? Afternoon
delight. What?
Something.
Skyrockets in flight.
Skyrockets in flight. LOL Cecil, it's always great to be humble, my friend, but never give yourself credit. But to never give yourself credit is even worse than not being humble. Okay, fair enough. Look, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing.
anymore.
Part of the joke of this show has become the fact that I don't win my own show. Like, that's part of the joke. What you guys are going to see, like, my true ability is going to be demonstrated very, very soon for everyone with Dylan's New Nightmare. So, like, that's, you guys want to see me trying to make something, that'll be Dylan's New Nightmare. Right now, I just love having fun with this. I don't care that I lose. The whole point is to showcase the guests anyway. Like, if you guys aren't already subscribed to Confused Reviews, the link is in the description box down below. It is so much worth your time. He is one of those people, one of those YouTubers that does like a substantial video. Like, it's usually a good 30-minute check-in every single video, but you never feel the time length. You know what I mean? It's entertaining.
With a brand new
30
30-minute banger dropping today, boys.
Well, a brand new 30-minute banger just dropping yesterday as well. So if you want a prime example of what Luke can do, go watch his Halloween 1978 review from yesterday, because boy, I'll tell you what, you're gonna use some time.
It's something. Put it in 2 times speed, and even then it might be too slow.
Movie Mike says, so excited for Dylan's New Nightmare. DMT Infinity says, Dylan's New Nightmare with a big heart. Guys, just so you know, there's gonna be a new teaser trailer probably Tuesday.
Oh my God! Sound the alarm. Is that an exclusive?
That is 2 days from now, and that is exclusive. That's exclusive.
That's make sure the press ain't listening, because that's an exclusive.
So yeah, 2 days from now, you'll get a 30-second glimpse into Dylan's New Nightmare with a full 1.5-minute long trailer coming not long after that. So you guys are going to have some fun to talk about very soon. We're very excited.
And if I may toot my own nuts for just a brief moment, I've seen a little of these exclusive teasers myself, and you're in for a treat.
Yes, yeah, Luke is on the inside enough where I like to share things with him and get
I don't
want
to say I'm an executive producer, but I pretty much put the whole thing together.
I mean, definitely not, but sure.
I'm gonna be like that one guy who do you see that video where the guy keeps claiming he made the Roblox oof, but like he had nothing to do with it? That's gonna be me with this movie. I'm just gonna go around and be like, hi, I'm the director of Dylan's New Nightmare. How you doing?
Like, you're a cartoon. Yeah, well,
That's how I'll get away with it. And then I'll slip into the night like a circus.
All right, so I got to pitch my monster movie first, but I'm very excited. This was the last thing that I was writing. I literally messaged Luke 30 minutes before we're supposed to go live. I'm like, yeah, I'll be good like 10 minutes before. I got to write idea number 2 down on paper right now, 20 minutes before the show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We're ready.
Yes, this man's amount of love and effort put into his content is absolutely respectable, and his channel is easily a 420 out of 10.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know
Thank you.
what you are referring to with the Where's my vape pen? Where did my vape pen go?
You have it.
You had it. Oh, it's in my pocket.
I appreciate that DMT Infinity, and I appreciate that I hope it's 420.
Oh, it's talking about
I try
you,
to make
yeah.
it colorful.
Shit, I thought he was talking about me, but nope.
See, play that
Let's
ego.
hope he's actually. Yeah, let's see whose ego's bigger. Who's he talking about?
Well, look, you just started. Let's be fair. We both started talking as though we assumed it was about us.
Listen, let's just hope he's both talking about Dylan's New Nightmare so we can both take the credit.
Look,
All right, let's get this pitch going.
I did extend you the offer to come out and help, did I not?
He did. Listen. I'm pulling a gas right now, as the 50s ladies would say. But no, I don't have enough money to go do that. Otherwise, I'd have been there to meet Miko Hughes, and I would have said, "Tell me about Kindergarten Cop." I wouldn't even ask about Freddy.
He would have definitely told you too. Well, that's what happened with Jay, right? Like, I just paid for Jay's tickets, and I had a place for him to sleep at the Airbnb. So he just came out and helped, and was like ended up being a critical part of the thing. And I was hoping it would be the same for you, but
Listen.
I get it though. I get it.
For the next one, I'm there.
Okay. Well, yeah. Now that you see the quality we're achieving, you're like, okay, yeah, it's probably worth it to take part in this.
I get my name on
We'll
it.
go with that.
Well, because there's a lot of people trying a lot of different fan films, and they're not all,
Okay, how about this? Let me say it like this. Most of them fucking suck. Most of them fucking suck. And the fact that I'm doing better in my room by myself, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Okay, that's
I
don't need to say that. That's fantastically put.
That's not coming from Cecil.
That's fantastically put, Luke.
All right, let's get on with this pitch.
Oh, what? What are you? I'm sorry. Are we wasting your time? Do you have somewhere to be?
I'm trying to keep.
Well, he is the wolf man, so he's.
I'm enjoying talking to Luke.
Transform.
We got fucking 13 people watching. Who gives a shit?
It's a runaway smash hit. That's taking it.
Yeah, clearly people give two shits about Hellevator Pitch. But I'm having a really good time with this. I think Luke has been a fantastic guest for this, to be honest with you.
This has by far been the best.
I think this is one of my favorite episodes of the show, for sure. I do. I mean, it's so much fun talking to you, Luke. It always has been, and I'm glad that we can we capture it on a stream. You know what I mean? It's fun.
If producer Dave was here, I'm not even sure if all the clothes would still be on. That's
somehow he would disrobe your drawings.
Listen, those are in a separate folder.
No.
Oh, hey now.
The Confused Reviews only.
That's my only cartoons. My only Tunes account.
Only come down to Toontown and see a naked Confused Reviews.
Yeah, but it's only your waist up.
No, it's literally waist down.
Oh, it's just the other half of your drawings.
It's like that one part in the Simpsons movie where Bart's skateboarding and you just see his penis.
Yeah, it's like the cut part of my normal stuff, and it's just your lower half from all of your reviews.
He's just gonna draw where he's just wrapping around.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, movie Mike. We know you're loyal. You're as loyal as a three-legged dog, baby. We're glad you're here.
Oh, no, Movie Mike, guys, please don't let my comments say anything otherwise. Everyone that's been watching this whole time, everyone that's been in the comments, DMT, Movie Mike, Evil
Just kidding,
Alex,
you all suck. Go home.
All of you guys are awesome and, like, the best kind of fans, and we love you all very much.
Go get a life, losers.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
I love it.
All right, well, we have a future banned person from the episode, from the channel already.
I'm still a mod. I'm going to ban everyone first.
Wow, who knew Luke was so problematic?
We can't have Luke on the program anymore. He says too many naughty things.
Cancel him.
Please don't make
Just
me a
kidding.
three-legged dog. Cecil might kill me.
No.
I know, I'm sorry. I
No,
didn't mean to
'cause
mention
if
a
you
dog.
guys- If you guys watch our Mistfall, our D&D episodes, that is the only time where we kill the kid and we save the dog.
Yeah, no, we killed a kid to save the dog in our D&D episode.
Totally worth it. Totally worth
It's like
it.
Dr. Sleep
And
up
he
in
was-
this
and
bitch.
he was
We
a-
got our
he was a
priorities
three-legged
straight.
Dog. He was a three-legged dog, too.
Of course, use a tripod.
That's right.
All right, cool. All right, so I got to go first. This is the 5-minute pitch, okay?
He's just stalling so he can write more down.
No one's guessed anything out of this. Well, no, that's not true. Someone mentioned something that does come into play later, but we'll see. All right, so here we go. Yeah, I apologize for not being around as much recently, says DMT. I just recently got my first home and got married. Holy shit,
Fuck yes.
congratulations.
Let's go.
Only just now settling down for the first time in years. Dude, DMT, congratulations, dude.
Enjoy the sex. It's about to stop.
Jesus Christ. Says someone that's never been married before.
I've seen many unravel, so...
The sex doesn't stop until the kids start, okay? Let's get clear.
Well, yeah, you were going to be homeless if you're jumping on houses. Wait, you're supposed to go inside them. This guy.
Damn,
Anyway.
though. Well, you know what? Congratulations, DMT. If that wasn't
I know,
the
we're
case,
glad.
dude, if that was the
all
case for
hoops
8
aside.
years, you know, good fucking work. Good job getting yourself out of that situation and getting yourself into a wonderful situation. And thank you for supporting the channel. I do definitely appreciate it, and thank
I'm just
everyone.
imagining you
for
jumping on the
watching.
houses like Mario.
Yeah, I mean, well, I would
Do-do-do-do-do.
automatically crush every house. So
No, I'm talking about DMT, but you would be behind him, Luigi style.
yeah. All right, so monster movie. I'm gonna go first, and this is a 5-minute timer. We got the volcano out for this, so here we go. I guess oh Jesus. Okay, so cool. This is an idea that, again, this is sort of based on a Twitter conversation I was having just 2 weeks ago. And
With myself.
I call it a
'Cause I have
Twitter
no followers.
conversation, but really, I mean,
I was tweeting myself.
really sad in my own bed. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So the title of my film is called Rise. Okay, and it starts off where we're following a female marine biologist that is called to a coastal town in Oregon because suddenly a bunch of whales and other marine life have decided to beach themselves unceremoniously. No one knows why. As she's there, she gets on a radio with a fishing boat that's giving her their account for some of the wildlife that's going crazy out there in the ocean, when suddenly a landmass appears, a giant island comes out of the ocean, and multiple fishermen report about this island. But soon after, all of the radios go silent from the fishermen because they see all of these boats starting to ram into one another, and ships just suddenly start sinking from various things that happen on board that allow water to come, and they start to just, all the fishermen die out and no one knows why. And suddenly the island starts to get bigger and move closer to the Pacific Northwest coastline. As it gets bigger and closer, the top, as it rises farther out of the water, there's the top of what look like a giant set of eyes appear out of the ocean. And when that happens, everyone along the coast that lives on the coast go insane and start violently destroying and killing one another and fucking tearing shit up. And the marine biologist is trying to figure out what the hell's going on, right? This landmass has appeared, the sea life is going nuts, the people on the coast are going nuts, and it turns out that it's fucking Cthulhu rising from the depths for the first time. And as he gets further and further out of water, the madness spreads. The madness spreads, right? And everyone starts killing themselves or each other. And basically, what I want to do is the first Cthulhu kaiju movie, where Cthulhu rises from the depths and affects the entire world. And Cthulhu basically plays as Mother Nature's newest crowd control scenario, where Cthulhu rises and walks all the way around the earth one time, and the madness spreads, and everyone within the distance, a certain distance of Cthulhu, goes crazy and kills themselves or one another, and only the people on the extreme outskirts survive. So humanity barely survives this extinction level event led by Cthulhu. And it's the giant fucking Cthulhu. And when the military tries to take it out with like fighters and stuff, as soon as the pilots get close enough, they go mad and they turn and start firing on each other and fucking flying their planes directly into the ground. And so it's basically the last gasp of humanity as Cthulhu itself rises and just spreads madness across the globe. And it ends one of two ways. Okay, the first ending would be Cthulhu rises and just walks one time around the earth, and its madness spreads, and that madness kills enough of the 7 billion population where it's down to like 1 billion, right? And they're just spread out at the most northern and southern exposures of Earth, but humanity still exists and persists, even though a giant Cthulhu has killed most of them and just trod through the major land masses of both the US and Europe and Asia and all that stuff, right? So Cthulhu comes out and then ends at, like, humanity is completely crowd controlled, and then we restart. Cthulhu goes back to its hiding place, and then we're left to try and salvage the planet from there. That's one ending. The other ending would be the end of world ending, where basically once Cthulhu is walking on Earth, which would be basically rises out of the Pacific coast and starts walking across America, all of the world's nations with nuclear capabilities would decide to fire on Cthulhu all at once, basically deciding to sacrifice the United States to destroy Cthulhu. But as they all fire nukes, Cthulhu looks up and we see a shine cross his eyes, and all of the missiles turn around and go back to their originators, and all of the nukes destroy all of the countries that fired the nukes, which basically that's what ends humanity. All of humanity trying to stop Cthulhu is what actually destroys all of humanity. And then you just see Cthulhu and the other old ones standing watch over the destroyed Earth at that point. And I'll end it there.
I love it. I really like it. What was the name again?
The Rise.
Rise.
Because I was going to do
I'm going to
He
call it
Rises.
Cthulhu because I just nutted.
Well, that's the thing. Like, all Cthulhu movies have been just like a hint at Cthulhu, or Cthulhu happens at the very, very end.
Yeah.
I want Cthulhu to be the fucking monster, the Godzilla, the thing that destroys humanity. And, like, if it happens piece by piece, like, just its head breaching the surface causes all these fishermen to kill themselves, right? And then as his eyes breach the surface, everyone on the coastline goes fucking nuts and insane. And then as he get, you know, like,
that's like the Mist
just
almost.
spreads.
That's the same kind of vibe I'm getting from that.
Similar,
where it's like it's about the big spooky monster, but it's really like humans suck and we're fucked.
So Movie Mike says, I like the second ending. Mankind ultimately kills mankind themselves. Bad name, masterpiece story, says DMT. You don't like Rise, huh? Okay, all right. So
Rise sounds like you're talking about a boner, but that's anyway.
Well, I was gonna do He Rises, right? Just referring to Cthulhu, but I think just...
So yeah, that sounds even more like a boner.
But no, I think
his crotch rises.
Rise is pretty cool, you know, just as a final movie kind of thing. Again, Cabin in the Woods sort of ending, all of humanity dies in one version, and then humanity is just crowd controlled in the other version. Excuse me. But yeah.
Evil Alex says, well, it's depressing for humans, we just die. Well, it's coming for us either way, baby. I wish it would be a fucking cool Cthulhu monster first.
It Rises, Risen, Cthulhu Rising. Yeah, I mean, that's all more on, that's a bit more, you know, straight on, like, hey, it's a Cthulhu movie. You know, I think Rise would be really, at least,
because then the poster should be like Jaws.
Well, it would just be, it'd be two eyes, right? Two eyes, and then maybe a little bit of hint at the tentacles of the face. And just call it Rise, and it's like, okay, let's fucking, what is this? And then we show Cthulhu rising out of the fucking ocean at the end of the trailer, and then everyone's like, holy shit, it's a fucking Cthulhu movie! You know what I mean? And they just go nuts, and it's just called Rise, and everyone's like, yo, did you see Rise? You know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing is what I was going for.
I like it. I'm on board for it. So
all right, fair enough. Well, it's your turn, sir. All right, you ready for me to start this timer over?
Oh, let me get mine. And ready.
Okay, hang on. I will call it out for you.
One sip of beverage first. Cheers, friend.
Absolutely. 3.
All right.
2, 1, go.
All right, so what have we had a serious lack of as of late? I've been thinking about the Universal monsters a lot. I really like them. I think they've been getting kind of sidelined, haven't gotten the respect or I guess new age retellings that I think those characters deserve. So my pitch is called The City That Cried Wolf, and it tells the story of a once feared vampire struggling to adapt with modern society. He finds himself caught in the middle of a citywide manhunt after a string of brutal murders, forcing him to confront his primal nature and find a way to survive in a world that fears and rejects him. So I was kind of thinking, like, take the werewolf story, take those kind of elements and push it into 21st century. I was kind of thinking of like what Fright Night did with vampires, something along those lines. So our main character's name is Jake. Not at all Jacob the werewolf from another werewolf property. Has nothing to do with that. And the fact that you even suggest that is just silly. So Jake is a former member of a legendary pack of werewolves. They've been, once again, living in isolation for years and trying to control their inner beast and keep it away from harming others. Because unlike vampires, they don't really have to kill people. They just gotta, keep it cool when the moon comes out. So when a series of gruesome murders takes place in the city, he becomes the prime suspect in the investigation. Jake is determined to prove his innocence and find the true killer, but as the hunt for him intensifies, he realizes he has to control his primal nature and come to terms with his werewolf identity in order to survive. And with the help of a few trusted allies, including a tech whiz, Nancy, and a fellow fellow werewolf who has also, had to live in isolation, Jake sets out to uncover the truth and clear his name. And as the investigation leads them down a dark path filled with danger and betrayal and espionage and a lot of blood, probably, Jake must fight to control his inner beast and resist the temptation to give in and kill all the people, fucking with him. So in the end, he must decide whether to continue hiding in the shadows and embrace his identity or face the consequences. So then I was thinking, what can we do in terms of a big climax? Because I think it's kind of all leading to a head, as it were. So as Jake and the allies get closer to uncovering the truth, they discover that the real killer is a group of humans who have been intentionally framing the werewolves for their crimes in order to incite fear and hatred. You get what we're doing? We're being social out here. So in a final confrontation, Jake and his werewolf allies are pitted against the group's leader, a suave, probably slick-backed type character who may be a werewolf too. We're just going to get hints of that, but probably not. The battle is intense. Humans armed with silver weapons, and Jake and the allies have to control, not doing what they want to do, which is rip them to pieces. So he has to decide that because he risks losing control and becoming the very monster that society fears. That sucks. But anyway, in a moment of clarity, Jake remembers the lessons he learned, and he's got to, do that shit. So he manages to kill them all because he says, "I'm Batman," and he takes them out. Manages to defeat the leader, prove his innocence, but not before the city is still plunged into chaos anyway. So in the end, since we got to set up that sequel, with the foes bested and the future unclear, he looks on that city and wonders what's next, and that's a wrap. So, see.
All right, with a minute to spare,
Let's go.
Killing it. All right, so.
Well, damn, now I don't know which one to vote for.
All right, so tell me again what that one was called.
The City That Cried Wolf. Ugh. I'm Batman. See, that's exactly what we like to get it.
You want it. You want it without Batman. Fuck.
You gotta. He wouldn't say I'm Wolfman, maybe.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
You never know.
I mean, just throw him off,
I'm Wolfman.
Yeah,
see?
It turns out.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Wolfman: The City That Cried Wolf: Howlin' 6.
Played by Michael Keaton.
An American werewolf in a city.
All right, so poll is in the chat. The City That Cried Wolf from Luke, and then Rise, Cthulhu Attacks from Cecil. So your story was definitely good. I think both would be viable movies.
Yeah, this is definitely like the last round where I wouldn't mind it either way because I think they were both pretty tight.
Yeah, so that's what's fun about this show. Again, like, if it's cool ideas, then everyone just gets to have fun thinking about these cool ideas after the stream. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fun. I enjoy that. Oh, City That Cried Wolf is ahead to start here with 7 votes. Oh, 50-50 with 8 votes.
And then Netflix is going to come out with both a Cthulhu and werewolf announcement next month. Mysteriously.
Elvis versus Cthulhu.
Want to hear my monster idea? Yeah, Evil Alex, throw it in the chat there.
Yes, we do. Why? How dare you even insinuate we wouldn't?
I'm a sucker for anything Lovecraft. Was going to be a hard win. My vote after hearing Cthulhu. And yet, The City That Cried Wolf is 1 vote ahead.
Ooh.
With 9 votes in the chat.
It keeps
10 votes, 60-40. No, he's ahead by 2.
Popping.
What the fuck?
Right, we got 14.
It keeps popping. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, it's because new people are typing. That's
Get
why.
those alt
the poll
accounts
keeps popping
working.
away, and I can't.
Like, what the fuck? There's 13 people watching, and 10 people are for Luke? What the fuck? I thought a Cthulhu kaiju movie would be fucking a shoe-in.
I like Cthulhu
Look
Attack.
at yeah,
though.
DMT. How is Luke winning this poll? Exactly. What the fuck?
I thought you were my fan, guy. What happened? One Cthulhu pitch is all it takes for you to jump ship?
It's a good Cthulhu pitch.
It is a good Cthulhu pitch. I'm not mad.
The main threat is Cthulhu, but then insane people chasing the main characters like zombies would be an extra added element. I
Ooh,
agree.
I
I
like
like
that.
Rise,
I like
says
that.
M1. Thank you, M1.
Hey,
you got
don't be
it.
adding shit
Well,
to the
that's what I'm
pitch
talking
during
about
voting
earlier.
time.
No, I like
We're not
it. I
done
like it. Look, it's just his thoughts. It's his thoughts. It's true.
No, that is
11
really-
votes,
that
and
would
it's
be
still
cool.
64. How are you getting farther away with more votes? It's a fucking werewolf movie versus a Cthulhu kaiju movie, guys.
We haven't gotten a fucking werewolf movie in a long time.
I
What
blame Robert. He's turned on you, Cecil. I agree. I think he has to. He's of course going to vote for a fucking werewolf movie. This fucking
He is
bearded
the-
bitch.
Listen, let me say it like this. I didn't know Rob was going to be here, so it was superfluous.
Some bullshit is what it is. A Cthulhu kaiju movie. Who doesn't want to
Now-
see a kaiju movie actually
you know-
showing
Cecil,
Cthulhu?
Cecil, you know what this means is that we have to put them together, and our main character is a werewolf who has to fight Cthulhu.
Yeah, Cthulhu. he fights Cthulhu in the deep ones.
This picture just made me
Movie
love
Mike,
Cthulhu
fuck you.
before the pitch. Or this pitch just made me love
Definitely
Cthulhu before the pitch. I only liked Cthulhu from South Park. All right. Okay, don't end
That's
the
all
poll.
I can.
I need
That's
to
so
create
funny,
some more
DMT, 'cause
accounts.
that's all I can
Yes.
picture.
Help
when
me
he
out,
said-
Movie Mike. Jesus Christ.
All right, we got 50.
When you were saying, what's it called? When you were saying, every time you said Cthulhu, exactly what DMT said, all I can think of is South Park and then the coon on his shoulder.
Whatever. I'll take it. Guys, we got 15 people watching. There should be 4 more people that can vote to...
Come
Jesus
on,
Christ. All
quit
4
being
of them need to vote for me to beat you. What the fuck? I can't win my own goddamn show. Ever. What the fuck? Even with the goddamn Cthulhu kaiju pitch, I can't fucking win the show.
See, it happens.
The
every time.
fuck?
This happens.
12 votes and it came for you. Awesome. Thanks, motherfuckers.
I think they just want to
Dude,
see...
we need to. Can you put my loop to just the angry one and then put it over you?
What the fuck?
No, we need
It's
an
a
animated-
basic bitch werewolf story versus a
Whoa!
Cthulhu
Yeah.
versus a Cthulhu
Yeah.
kaiju movie. And you guys want to see basic bitch
Flag on the
werewolf?
play on Sportsman like conduct, 50 yards.
Yes, come on, people. Help Cecil's rise to
Hey,
victory.
movie
Says
Mike
Movie
better
Mike.
not be making fucking alt account. No, if he was, good for him. That's fucking fast.
And
I don't
slowly
even know how
through
you
the
do
film,
that.
he transforms to a bigger and bigger monster. Yeah, absolutely. If you're talking about the Cthulhu movie, absolutely.
'Cause then you
I
can-
The
think he's talking
werewolf
about my
movie's not going to
werewolf one.
change shit. No, he ain't going to get bigger because he's
He's
a
gonna
fucking
be like the Hulk.
bitch ass
Just
werewolf,
he's
and that's it.
He's like the Hulk. He's just gonna keep getting bigger.
Do you know how
Yeah.
bad look, Cthulhu would just step on the werewolf and that would be it?
That
All right,
would
I
be
got
kind-
one
but he
vote
would,
back. I got one
he would
vote
probably-
back for
He
13
would bite his
votes.
foot. You think? You think?
I
He would,
saw,
do you
oh,
think he-
shit. Literally, we have 13 people watching and 13 votes. I don't think I'm going to come back.
I don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
This is bullshit.
Put suckers in fear.
15 people are watching. You 15, you extra 2 people. You vote for Cecil right now.
How
you don't
can
need
you
to know
do
what's
this to
going
the
on.
host?
No,
It's
we-
his
no,
own
Vote for
program.
Cecil.
How
We
can
have
you do
16
this?
people now.
16 people. You can sway it. All 3 of
Hurry
you.
up.
Well, son of a bitch, they went for
His
Luke.
last-
God
his
damn
last
it.
minute-
Why did you
Why?
vote for Luke?
Why
You
did
can't
do
just.
that?
You haven't even been watching. You just showed up and you voted for Luke?
How you
Just
just
because
pulled
it
in-
says Luke?
you just
What the
pulled a little-
fuck?
Pulled off the side of the highway just to fuck me?
The absence of ferrets may have cost you. Yeah, I needed
That's
more.
exactly what it is. You didn't include
fucking
ferrets
emotional
in the pitch, so you got
support
no,
ferrets.
You got no love. The absence of ferrets.
I need
That's
more
common-
emotional
that's-
support ferrets.
Can we? Oh, there's not a way to pin that. Can we pin Movie Mike's? That's comment of the stream.
I
The
do
absence
like
of
that we
ferrets.
have 17 votes and only 15 people watching, so we're cheating at this point. And
Let
yet
me-
I'm
wait,
still,
hold on.
I'm
Can
still
I-
losing.
Can I copy this?
56,
There we go.
44.
56-44. Oh, we're so close. 2 more votes. Even though we only have 15
Oh wait,
people
I copied
watching.
the wrong one. Hold on, sorry. Hold on.
Robert has 17 accounts and is
That's
just
not the one I
torturing
wanted to.
Cecil.
Wait, where's the? Where's the fucking? Oh, there it is. That's the one I wanted.
Cthulhu should have killed a dog. God damn it! I knew I missed out.
Well, it is the end of humanity, so all the animals and dogs will be dead.
There we go. That's comment of the stream. I fucked it up and I clicked the wrong. I copied the wrong. But that was the one I was trying to.
Oh man,
copy.
that's so much better than the other one.
The absence of ferrets may have cost you.
All
Dear-
right, fine. All right, I gotta concede. I gotta
It's cost
concede.
you.
We literally have 5 more votes than the number of people watching, so I guess I can't argue against that.
Always, I appreciate everyone, including.
It's fucking
Cecil.
bullshit. I'm so tired of losing in my own fucking show.
He's like, I'd like to thank my mom.
Why do you guys think it? Oh wait, no, that's not me. Why do you guys think it takes me so long to bring this fucking show back? Because you guys fucking just make it a loss for me.
Maybe you just.
Oh,
keep bringing
Cecil's doing a whole fucking ass show where he comes up with 3 individual good ass fucking movie pitches, but
Do you
because
have
it's
any more? We can
Cecil,
do a
I'm gonna
tiebreaker
vote
round.
against him.
Do you want to do an
Fuck
unprecedented
Cecil, that's
tiebreaker
why.
round? How about Rob throws a pitch in there and they vote it that way?
Fucking bullshit. I lose my own goddamn show more often. Oh,
You have no idea how much pleasure this gives me.
fuck you. My ideas were good.
No, they weren't.
Hey, I'm gonna.
They were, but
Guys, can we change my title to the Cecil that cried wolf? Oh,
Fuck you fucking bitch.
at this point, I
You
think,
wouldn't have won if my own fucking audience
it
didn't
easy.
like to see
at
me
this
lose.
Point, I feel like people are doing it on purpose. Just
Of
so they can
course.
see you rage,
Of course.
because it's funny.
Hey, maybe my idea was good. Anyone think of that?
Nope.
They were. They were.
No,
they were.
that can't be it.
They were.
That's impossible.
Look at Evil Alex says, I voted for you, Cecil, every time. Sorry you didn't win. That's just the fucking way of this fucking show, man. I love you, Evil Alex. Thank you for voting for me. But what
don't
the
care for
fuck?
ya.
Why can't
don't-
I ever fucking
Come to
win?
find out, I don't care for
I did
evil.
vote.
My only goddamn
I
show.
did vote for you.
All the ideas are worth putting into full-length features, but guess what? Fucking studios
Have
will
you
choose
won any
his
of these?
ideas before mine.
Have you
Because you
won any of these
fuckers voted
episodes?
him as the
No.
winner.
Have you? Has he not won?
No.
You never won, and
Movie Mike says, my comment from an hour and 10 minutes ago. Hellevator is a show where Cecil loses.
that
and
is
gets
true.
pissed.
I did ask if that was true, and I still wasn't prepared.
Oh, no. It's 100% true. You fucking turncoats. My own goddamn audience are fucking turncoats. Anyway, thanks for joining me, Luke.
Hopefully, I got a few new ones.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to Luke's channel. It's in the description box. It is the correct channel. Luke is very funny, even outside of his ribbing of me. So go watch his reviews. Very worth your time. Honestly, Luke is one of the few people that I can say watching his backlog is very much worth your time. He's gotten very much better, but even his older videos are still very, very entertaining. So
He's
if you-
gassing me up. If they're older than like 2 years, don't even bother. They suck.
I like them, but yeah, I mean, you know, at your own discretion. If you watch one and you're like, "Eesh," then stick to the last 2 years. But
thank you for having me, Cecil. This was a good time.
I appreciate it.
This
I appreciate it.
definitely
Luke.
was,
This was a lot of fun. Yeah, Movie Mike says we need to do this more often. I am looking to bring this back more often. I think.
Yeah, so just get dumber contestants.
I'm working on it. So coming up next is Sledgehammer Horror. Just kidding.
So you heard it here.
I'm
Everyone,
kidding, no.
everyone watching live or on the backlog, the next episode is someone Cecil on record thinks is dumb. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Not true at all. So I'm going to be talking to Sledgehammer Horror coming up about doing this. So they've had us on their channel a couple times. I have been meaning to have them on mine. So yes.
And he thinks they are dumb.
Nope, not at all. Just really good competitors. Let's move right along. So
This definitely.
no,
has
I
been
really
one of the
I
more
love
fun
Kenny.
streams.
I love Kenny from Sledgehammer
Yeah.
Horror. They're really awesome people. So I do want to have them on. Hopefully they're going to be a foe. I think Dice Roland is going to be a
Yeah,
foe
yep.
coming up. I reached out to Dice and
Oh, yeah,
they
she'd be
said,
great.
Yeah, they said they
Are we,
want to do that.
we
So
still have planning on having Lindsay from 2 Cents and
I would like to have Lindsay from my 2 Cents of Nonsense. I think he'll do it too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to bring this back on a monthly basis. This is meant to be an episode that people that are going to come to the channel post teaser trailer from DNN are going to, Luke wanted to have a strong episode for people to click on if they click on Dylan's New Nightmares teaser trailer.
I think I did my push-ups today.
So I'm glad that you were as entertaining as I know you can be, and I am glad that everyone got to see the entertainment value of you, so they can click on your channel and go get.
Don't sell yourself
on a
short.
regular
You came
basis.
out with some fucking banger pitches, and
I
it was
appreciate
definitely a lot of fun.
Well, thanks, man. And thank you to all of you viewers. Thank you to all of the channel's patrons. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. You make a big difference for the channel, so thank you. Thank you once again to Luke from Confused Reviews. His channel link is in the description box down below. You are doing yourself a disservice if you don't go ahead and subscribe, because at the very least, it's one video every 6 months. So
Once a year. Once a calendar year, you might get one.
But thanks very much. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Robert Wolfman.
And that has been Luke from Confused Reviews. Thank you, Luke.
Be excellent.
And remember, guys, stay scared.
Stay frosty. I'm still bringing it back.